Hello friends, today we have to see separation of binary mixture. In the earlier classes we have seen identification of single organic compound. Now here we have to see separation of binary mixture, then we have to identify the particular component or particular compound from that mixture. So today here we have to discuss about the solid binary mixture. What is meant by binary mixture? First, binary means it is a mixture of two organic compounds. So it contains two organic components, which is called as binary mixture. Bi means two, and here binary stands for two organic components are present in this mixture, hence it is called as binary mixture. Whenever we are separating any binary mixture, then we cannot directly separate it by using the reagent for the separation, because we do not know. So before that we have to take some quantity of sample. From that sample we have to determine first type of that mixture, then we can proceed for the separation by knowing the reagent for the separation as well as precipitating reagent. So before that, the first part of the separation of binary mixture is type detection of sample. Type detection. So first part is detection of type. Here we have to see only the mixture contain both the components solid. So here we have to see only solid binary mixture separation, because there are the different types of binary mixtures, solid liquid, but here in this today's video we have to see only separation of solid. Now in this solid binary mixture, two components are there and we have to separate them by using its chemical type, or it may we can separate by using the solubility. But here we have to see first the chemical separation of binary mixture by using different reagents such as sodium bicarbonate, sodium hydroxide, 1s2 HCl. In this way we have to detect first type, then we have to see the in this binary mixture. So it can contain acid, or it may contain phenol, or it may contain base, or it may be neutral. So from these possible chemical types, the mixture may contain either acid phenol, acid base, acid neutral, base phenol, phenol neutral. So in this way base neutral. So these are the possible components may be present in the binary mixture. So here we have to see first the chemical separation or chemical detection of the type by using different reagent. So before to check acid, we have to check one by one. So to check acid, we need to add sodium bicarbonate, NaHCO3. So this is saturated sodium bicarbonate we have to add here. If acid is there, or organic acids are carboxylic acid which contain functional group RCOH or ARCOH. So when the acid reacts with sodium bicarbonate, so it loses carbon dioxide gas. So there is a effervescence of carbon dioxide. CO2 takes place and then it goes in a filtrate. Then we have to filter it. So this acid dissolves in this sodium bicarbonate and we get here filtrate, and here we get residue. If carboxylic acid is there, then it comes in this filtrate. So to check whether the carboxylic acid must be there or not, so here we can say carboxylic acid may present, but here to this filtrate we have to add strong acid, that is concentrated HCl, few drops of concentrated HCl. If precipitate generated, precipitate form, then we can say acid is confirmed. So here acid confirmed. So here we get here one type, that is acid, if it is there. Otherwise, now I have to proceed for the residue. Now to this residue we have to add, to check phenol, we must add here NaOH solution, sodium hydroxide solution. So this is around 5 to 10% NaOH solution we can add here. Again, if phenol is there, then phenol dissolves in sodium hydroxide because it forms sodium phenoxides. Then if phenol is there, then we have to filter it. Then again we get filtrate and residue. Now this filtrate contain phenol because it has formed salt with this. So here this is ARONA, that is sodium phenoxide. So it can be decomposed by adding again concentrated HCl. Because these are acidic in nature, so I have to use strong acid for the decomposition of salt. So here we get precipitate of phenol. So it indicates phenol confirm. If we didn't get precipitate, then we have to proceed further. Now if we get only one component from this, or we doesn't get any component from this, then we have to focus on this now residue. Now this residue may be base and neutral. So to check base, we have to add here 1:1 HCl. Always remember, whenever we have to check the type of any component, then we have to use the reagent of opposite reactivity. So this is base, then we have to use here acid. Here these are the acids, hence we have to use here bases, sodium bicarbonate and NaOH we have used for the carboxylic acid and phenol. Now here again, if base is there, then base dissolves in a 1:1 HCl. So this 1:1 HCl means it is 50% concentrated HCl. Equimolar concentrated HCl and distilled water, it is 1:1 HCl. So here this is filtrate and here there is a residue. So in this filtrate, we are having the salt of this base. Generally organic bases are amines. So these are NH3 plus and here there is a Cl minus. So this salt is formed here. Now this salt, this can be primary amine, this can be secondary amine, any amine can be there. So such amines are having here salts. This salt is decomposed by using now strong base. Because this is a salt of base, then we must add here strong base. So we have to add here NaOH solution. So when we are adding NaOH, so Na combines with Cl, NaCl is formed, water and here free amine, so precipitate obtained. So this precipitate obtained confirms base is present. So here the base confirms. If we got only one component either from acid, phenol or base, then the last residue remains here in this separation process. So this residue must be neutral. So here this residue is neutral. In this way, this is the process of type detection of binary mixture. So we have determined here type of binary mixture by using these different reagents. Now here from these possible types, we can have acid phenol, or we may have acid base, or we may have acid neutral. Okay, if we didn't have acid further, so it can be phenol base or phenol neutral, and the third possibility is it can be base neutral. So in this way it can be acid phenol, acid base, acid neutral, or it can be phenol base, phenol neutral, or it may be base neutral. So these are the different possible combinations of the binary mixtures we can have in the solid-solid binary mixture. Now we need here the reagent for the separation. So two reagents we require here. One is separating reagent, and second is precipitating reagent. So what is here the separating reagent and precipitating reagent? Here the reagent first we are adding to dissolve the particular component, which is called as reagent for the separation, and the second reagent we are adding, which is called as precipitating reagent. So for these we are having separating reagent, sodium bicarbonate. So this is saturated sodium bicarbonate. So after adding sodium bicarbonate, acid dissolves in that, and we have to regenerate acid. So one of the component must be dissolved in the sodium bicarbonate, that is acid. So another component is residue. Residue is as it is phenol base or neutral, and the precipitating reagent is concentrated HCl. So here in the phenol base or phenol neutral, we have the separating reagent is NaOH solution. and here the precipitating reagent is concentrated HCl. And for the base we require separating reagent 1:1 HCl, and here the precipitating reagent is NaOH solution. So here we can use here 10% NaOH solution for the precipitation of the base. So in this way, these are the three possible kinds of the pairs along with this acid phenol, acid base, acid neutral. So this is 1, this is 2 and this is 3. So in this way total 6 combinations are possible in these 3 categories. Here we must know reagent for the separation and precipitating reagent. So here in this, once we get the type, now here we know the reagent for the separation and the precipitating reagent. If I have type acid phenol, then what we should do? Then we have to take the mixture in a beaker, we have to add saturated NaCO3, we have to stir it vigorously, then we have to filter it. After the filtration, phenol remains as a residue and acid goes in the aqueous layer. So to regenerate acid, we must add concentrated HCl, that is precipitating reagent. After adding concentrated HCl, we will get precipitate, and that precipitate is due to the regeneration of carboxylic acid. So in this way we can separate this. Now after the separation, once we separate this, after the separation we get two components, component A and component B, or first component and second component. So in this your practical course, here only one of the component should be identified and others only physical constant and weight we have to report. So here suppose you got acid and phenol, then you can identify acid or you can identify phenol. Which component you have to identify, this information will be given by examiner or us, and the second component just you should report its type and physical constant. So in this way we have to do the separation of binary mixture which contain two solid components. Now if from this we got only one, that is neutral, okay, then it clearly indicates one of the component is water soluble. So that soluble components we cannot detect by using this chemical method. So that component is water soluble. So to check the type of water soluble component, we have to dissolve the substance in a little quantity of water. We have to take the aqueous solution and we have to check the type by using litmus paper test. So we can check here litmus paper test. We need two litmus papers. One is blue litmus paper and second is red litmus paper. If blue litmus paper turns to red, it can be acid or phenol. And acids are showing effervescence of carbon dioxide after adding sodium bicarbonate, it clearly indicates it is acid. If no effervescence obtained, then it can be phenol. And phenol, how we can get phenol? By adding FeCl3 solution to the aqueous solution of this compound. After adding alcoholic FeCl3, we will get the blue to violet color, it indicates it is phenol. But if red turns to blue, then the compound is water soluble base. So in this way, type of the water soluble component can be detected by using litmus paper test. And if acid phenol is there, then to the mixture, after adding sodium bicarbonate, if we got here effervescence of carbon dioxide, then it indicates this water soluble component is acid, otherwise it is phenol. If blue litmus paper turns to red. And to separate this water soluble component, if we got one water soluble and one water insoluble, then we need simply water for the separation. So one component is water soluble, so we can add distilled water to this mixture and we can stir it, we can filter it, and the filtrate we have to concentrate in the evaporating dish or porcelain dish, so that crystallization will be taking place. So the crystals of the water soluble compound we can get in the porcelain dish, and after the filtration we will have the residue of another component, that is neutral. So in this way we can do the separation by using this chemical type separation method.